song's about?
Well, it's part of the church cantata that Bach wrote, and it's about faith and about joy, but it's also about festivities. And
right. It's just really celebrating Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I hear this, I always think that it's there's something wonderfully childlike about it, and it's a little bit like every time it's a basic tune that's been ornamented in beautiful Bach ways to show off a little something. So that when the first time you sing it, it's very straightforward, and then you ornament it, and then you go higher, and then you go down, and then you go up. And so there's a little bit of an aspect of it that's like a very proud young woman singing for the first time in church. And you're 15, so that's you. And I get terrific joy from your singing. And it feels very, very easy. Does any of it worry you, of the song? It doesn't. Good, it shouldn't. You might just experiment a little bit more with a little bit more variety of making it loud and soft, or changing the phrase a little bit, showing off when it goes down or up, or when it's different. You want to try a little bit of that? Let's go to the end, okay? Because that's the only time that it really changes, when you have the little interjections. Let's go from there. I'll tell you where. Just give me a sec. Fröhliche singt Scherze. From there. Can you find that?
Yes.
It's, let's go back to, oh gosh. I have measure numbers like around 40. Do you have measure numbers? It's your score, I think.
Yes, it is.
Maybe try from there and go right to the end.
Okay, I will. 1 second. Let me find it.
Just believe what you're doing and smile. Do the same thing again, okay? Great. And where's the
I think I did the wrong part by accident.
Yes. Excellent. When you go over the phrase with with a little bit of coloratura, take it way back and go really slow, and be sure that you sing every single note. Don't let notes slip. Do you know what I mean? Instead of sing each note. You have to do that now, but when you're thinking of it, all right? And then what about the ending? Let's go from right, it goes sort of back to the beginning. Let's just do the last phrase.
Okay. Mein gläubiges Herze
sure that the air is moving it and not your throat. Because sometimes if it's your throat, it'll drop in the pitch. Do it again. And with words.
Okay. Mein gläubiges Herze, frohlockig in Scherze.
Keep going.
Frohlockig in Scherze, da Jesus ist nah.
That's great. And give it a finish. Jesus ist nah. There he is. Because
Okay.
that's the whole point, isn't it?
Yes.
The Lord is here. Tell me a little bit more about yourself. What else are you singing?
I'm singing a Mozart aria and a Pergolesi aria.
A Mozart aria?
Yes. It's
What aria?
Il L'altro amore from Ascanio and Alba.
Okay.
Then Stizzoso mio stizzoso from Minerva Padrona.
Yeah.
Some Schubert. And I just started with the Strauss.
You're just so impressed. Good girl. I hope you just keep going. The top of your voice is beautiful. Just enjoy every single minute. Do you have any questions or anything that you wanted to ask me or an old lady?
I was wondering about the dynamics, just a little bit how I could, but also with the characterization, just how to do
Yeah.
that.
And that's just sort of playing with them, making it, since the tune comes 100 times, slightly varied, so you could make one sort of like, even better than saying, this I'm going to sing pianissimo, this I'm going to sing mezzo forte, is have an idea. So if you go through it and think, now I am pleasing my teacher, and I'm going to sing this phrase. Now I am singing this as though it's my younger brother. And sing that phrase to your little, if you younger brothers can be annoying brother. So it might be da da ba 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 ba. You could almost be like a teacher. But have it come from a thought rather than I'm going to sing this pianissimo, And what I love that the top of your voice is just very free and you're leaving it alone. You're not fussing with it. It's just right there and it sounds so, so pretty. It is such a pretty sound. Just don't drop down when you go down. You don't have to. Use that same place. It's really beautiful. I wish you so much happiness in what you're doing. I think there's some wonderful Mozart songs that you should do, that you should look at. Who are you studying with, sweetheart?
Alina Ilchuk.
Okay, ask her about them. There's one about Mozart and with Amor, with the god of love and the arrow, and you would just be utterly adorable in it. It would just be fantastic. And I love that you're singing Mozart, and Bach is fantastic. Good for you. Sing funny songs too.
I will. Okay.
What do you listen to? What is the music that you listen to?
I listen to mainly operas and violin pieces.
And violin?
Yes.
Yeah? What is your favorite opera?
Norma.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Yay! I love that because I think Bellini is one of the kings of melody, the combination of word and voice.
Yes.
And sound. I'm so happy to hear that you love that. Look at Sonambula too.
Okay.
You could look at the beginnings of it. It's everything about beautiful singing.